Good morning, Ashburn fans. We are here I don't know, where the hell are we? Naperville? Plainsville? We're here for the CCM tournament here in the greater Chicago area, playing a game against the Naperville Sabers. And Will Mellon's expected to be in net. There is terrible rink Wi-Fi here, and I have terrible rink Wi-Fi, and I'm running off of a T-Mobile hotspot that I bought just for this purpose. The first time not the first time I've tried to use it. The first time it's ever seemed like it actually was working. Steel building, I got poor reception on AT&T, and I got very poor data rate on the Rink Wi-Fi, and a brief testing just before. Interestingly, someone has set up a carefully hidden extension cord that runs to center ice here in the stands, and which I have appropriated. So hopefully, you guys can let me know how solid the stream is from a technical data rate standpoint. Good morning, Landwrath. All right, face-off taken by Kyle Tinchett against number 65. It's going to come back into the offensive zone. Sam Seeger gets it at center line and dumps it long into the backyard. Paul Allison chases, gets there about the same time as 21, although a little bit in front. And Paul comes up with it, tries to bring it out, knocked away. It'll be sent out and neutralized where Noah picks it up close to the center, back up to the line where Sam takes it into the zone. Hand off to Kyle. Kyle looking for the pass, gets it over to Sam. He gets a stick on it, but couldn't get the shot off to the defense, was in the way. Kyle tries to get it back, keeping pressure on 65 as he skates it through the neutral zone. Hand off to 93. Noah comes in, steals it from him. It's going to end up behind Will's net. Noah hits the brakes, turns it back around, finds a pass out through the neutral zone and all the way down. It will be no icing because it was right, like off the skate basically of one of the Naperville players. They'll pass it back out to 27. McDonald brings it in, looks for the pass to the center, intercepted by Will Schneider. Dumped back into the corner, turned around, and Matt Johnson will have a chance to get it out into neutral ice. Number 9, Shimzak, or something like that. All right, Jarrett up to Landon, clear ice, although, well, no call on that one as he got just like tripped repeatedly. There's a whistle once he gets to the paint. We'll see if anything happens there. Good morning, Shirley. All right, Landon across to Miles. He takes his eye off it, but gets it back behind the net to Jarrett. It's going to come out. Matt Johnson at the blue line. Tries to turn around. 9 up to 27. He's going to have to get past Miles, which he got past. All right, easy save there by Will. Close up from 34. They center it, knocked out side by Will. Again, off balance shot by number 34. Easy save by Will Mellon. 27 takes it behind the net, pursued by Will Mellon. Drops it back to the corner and then into the center where his teammate tries to chip it in. That's a nice, decent play. Again, out, this time poked away by Miles. Number 5 gets it in, saved by Will. Miles out into neutralized, long to Landon, clear ice between him and the goalie. 6 save on the breakaway by Landon Street. Grayson comes out to put on the pressure. They're going to send it across ice to number 20. Boys are playing on dirty ice, 1 period's worth, the way this tournament is set up. That's Grayson across to Shane in the corner. They zam the ice every 2 periods, so we watch them zam and then finish the 3rd period of the last game. A shot from just inside the zone. Will Mellon will hold on to it, stop the clock for 12 minutes, 18 seconds. Score still 0-0. Yeah, you're welcome, Marissa. It is, as you know, I enjoy doing it, and hopefully there's better Wi-Fi at the other end. I was very concerned about this one. All right, that was Aiden along the boards up to Colin. Colin flicks it over number 37, and then we'll race him to get back to the puck in the corner, which he did, except not with enough space to. All right, Sane fighting along the boards, gets it back out, 37 around to 28. Chips it out into neutral ice. Sam Seeger stops it and flicks it away. Noah over to Shane. Shane backhands it up into the air, into the backyard, and heads to the bench. Sam staying out, plays in the corner. Center to Kyle, tries to get a quick chip off. Defense knocks it away. Paul picks up the loose puck. Nope, gets it sticked away. He's not. These guys, our boys need to adapt to. These guys are not pushovers. And my gimbal is in the wrong setting here. Well, the Wi-Fi was. I would get, as I did a little test stream, it would be 30 frames a second, which is as much as I can expect. But then we just drop to 0, like every so often. Like you get a few seconds of good signal and then nothing. Now, sometimes that's because other people in the rink are using it, and once that game ends, it'll be good again. All right, so we got a whistle in play. Score still 0-0. We have 11 minutes, and I think was that a high stick call? I didn't see it. I was busy running my mouth about something else. Oh, nope. Looks like one of our guys in the box. I took my eye off. I was trying to read the comments here. So we will have a penalty kill. A minute 30 on Paul. 93 comes up with possession. Poked out by Aiden. Up to the blue line. It's going to get turned back around. This time Miles tries to hammer it along the boards. Hits. And Aiden rattles it around the glass. It's going to end up in the Ashburn bench. I think it hit the coach in the leg. I'm not positive. The boys are looking around the bench trying to figure out where the puck went. There you go. Thanks, Landon. All right, shot there. And it's in. Oh my gosh. From the blue line, I think it hit Will's pads and like slid past him. He was down on the butterfly, and I heard the thunk, but I think it wasn't sunk low enough. And Paul will come out of the box, not the way we were hoping. And Ashburn is down 1-0. All right, number 20. Around the boards. It's going to come out. Jarrett keeps it in play. I thought Landon was going to pick it up, but all right, pass up to number 9. Shimshak. Noah poked it away. He has to dump it again behind the net this time. He's trying to do a center pass. I think that's Jarrett. Tries to get it up and out. Does in the second try. Slapped down. Noah picks it up. Turned around back to McDonald, number 27. Drives it into the zone. Mason tries to poke it away. He will dump it rather than getting it knocked out. Noah off the boards gets it to Jarrett. Jarrett gets out in front of the puck. Has to go back for it. He'll send it long. And goes past Landon, getting the icing call. Whoever's running the clock doesn't know how to clear the penalties off because it still says Paul's on the penalty, but that's not correct. We're back at full strength. Face-off taken by Grayson Cantarella. It's good. Will just kind of gradually scoops it in and covers it. I'm not sure who it bounced off. That wasn't even a shot. Just kind of ended up in his reach. Face-off taken by Grayson again. This time, loose puck poked out by Matt Johnson. Shot and then pad save knocked aside by Will. I think that's Miles and Colin. Colin brings it up. Flicks it along the boards where Grayson will pick it up again in the offensive zone. 2-on-1 there, and then Colin comes in to help. Naperville gets it out and around. Turns back into the corner. Colin keeps the pressure on. Puck goes past him. Stopped by Miles. He'll dump it around. This time Shane will get there with more of an opportunity. Around the boards. Grayson, again 2-on-1. Colin comes in to help. A little nice centering thing, but it's going to come out. And Miles will chase it. 23, keeping the pressure on him. Bounces off this edge of the door. Out in a weird way. Shane hammers it around the boards. Colin chips off the board. I think that's Sam, fresh off the bench. Pokes it, and Shane tries to chip it up to him. Sam will take it into the zone. Loses possession, 37. Across, Kyle stays out on it. And it's Sam and Kyle, 2-on-2. Kyle comes up with it, centering pass to Paul. He's got too much speed, gets out in front of the puck, and it gets turned around. That was a decent opportunity. Shot there, saved by Will Mellon. Paul picks up the bounce. Around the boards. Loose shot, easy save by Will, and then Aiden around to Sam. Sam off the boards into neutral ice to Kyle, chips it back to Aiden, who sends it back up to him. Naperville tries to send it out, but hits their own player on the skate. They'll have to try this one again. Coming around the near side, they get it along the boards up to Noah. Noah turns it around. Number 5 here, out to 93. Cross, back up to 65. Chips off his stick, picked up by 7. Shot, Will saves it twice. Second one, I think, kind of luck. Will Schneider picks it up, tipped by Jarrett, who was trying to close in on the back door and just couldn't get there because one of the defensive players was right up in his grill. Goalie covers it. The scoreboard actually is saying 0-0. Again, I don't know if that's just if they disallow the previous point, or more likely, whoever's running the scoreboard just doesn't know what they're doing. Noah hits the brakes, turns it around, up to Jarrett. Jarrett over to Landon. Nice pass. Landon goes for the high angle, chips off the outside post, and up into the safety net. Stop the clock, 7 minutes, 13 seconds. I wonder if the official here is skating over to the scorekeeper. Just hands him a puck. I was wondering if he was going to correct the score. Yeah, the Naperville fans have noticed that the score is wrong, and they're trying to correct it as well. Loose shot from the center line, stick to side. Noah up to Landon, up to Jarrett, scoops it in, relatively clear ice. One defender there, shoots, blocker save, up into the glass. He's going to pick up the rebound. Number 9 gets a stick on it, and he would try to pass it out. Mason turns it around, but can't keep it going. Will has to retreat to neutral ice. Twice tries to turn it around, and the player's just there. Mason up to Landon. They will dump it. And it'll be icing. All right, they have finally corrected the score here. And despite this, I think being Naperville's home ice, they are actually technically in their guest uniforms. This is a tournament, so. But I believe they are the host team basically here. Colin fighting for it off the drop, taken by Grayson. Matt Johnson turns it around, gets it to his evil twin, number 45, Black. Nice little box pass, gets it through. They're going to dump it long. Miles around the boards. Gives up, turns it back around. Colin keeps his feet as his opponent just loses it. Again, turned around, it's going to bounce over Miles' stick. Around to Shane. Shane tries to chip it out. 18 is there and just stops it with his body. Pass there. Grayson tries to poke it away. 18 trying hard to get a shot off. Ashburn defense just doing their thing. This time, Shane pounds it off into the boards, but still can't get it out of the zone. Grayson along the boards. Puck stolen by 28, Black. Grayson pokes it along to Colin. Colin gets shoved down, but the loose puck goes past, and Shane will drive it into the zone. Bouncing is like dribbling the puck in the air with the stick. Gets tied up, and Kyle's going to pick it up. Gets it out to Aiden. Aiden turns it back around. Past Kyle. Sam tries to send it to him. And it's going to come back out to neutral ice. Aiden back up to Kyle. I think the rest of his line went back to the bench. Nope, actually, they're still out there. Glove down and neutralized by Noah. Up to Sam. Cross to Paul. Paul takes it into the zone. Looking for something, shoots, the goalie's going to hold on to it. Stop the clock, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first period. Again, depending on how bad the Wi-Fi is, if it's really bad, I can re-upload these. They are saved to my phone as well. Although, that reminds me I should go delete the old videos. Otherwise, my phone will eventually run out of space. Cause all sorts of problems. All right, long pass up to number 12, but Aiden steals it. He'll rock it around the boards to Sam. Sam trips it over to Kyle, out into neutral zone. Kyle tries to get it to Paul. Off balance, didn't have the best aim. 8 centering and scooped in and covered by Will Mellon. My understanding is that the teams we play today, both Naperville and I've forgotten who we play this afternoon, are, according to my hockey rankings, are quite close to us. Like, we and those two teams are all kind of in the low 20s. All right, around the rail to Will Schneider. He brings it into the zone, tries to send it, gets the stick lifted. Landon picks up the loose puck, tries to get it back to Will, and defense gets it away. Up to 65. Cross to teammate number 93, Black, who can't get there in time. Has to race it to the rail. Brings it back in. Wide of the net as they get it. Johnson keeping the pressure on. Mason will come in from the other side. 65. Trying to figure out how to get past Johnson. Just can't do there. Jarrett comes in to help. Falls on the player. And Mason gets it out to Will. Up to Landon. Landon tries to do some fancy stick work, but these guys are too good for that. I mean, Landon's going to do what Landon's going to do. But defense gets away. Mason, doing what he does, gets his body in there. Back out to Landon from Will. Jarrett fires wide of the net. It's going to come back out. Mason tries to keep it going. 71, I believe, just snatched away. Near breakaway. A little pressure from Miles and Mason. Easy shot, easy save. 81 cross to 21, up, long, bouncing, and it'll be played and handed off by Will Mellon, handoff to Mason. Or is that Miles? That was Miles, sorry. 21 brings it in. Cannot center it because he hit the skate of one of our players. Nice little centering pass, but Mason is there. He will send it long, and it's on the net. There's no icing call. 81, long, up to 27. He almost loses it as he takes his eye off the puck, but gets it back. Skates it across. 9, hands off to 9 behind the net, around the boards. Colin hits the gas, loses an edge on the dirty ice. Tries to get a shame intercepted by number 21. Across to 27. Grayson putting the pressure on. They hand off. Shot, and it's in Will's glove. Very quick shot by number 34. Very quick save by Will Mellon. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Ashburn is down 1-0 against the Naperville Sabers. Sabers? Sabers. Kyle takes a face-off. It goes back behind Will's net. I think that's Noah keeping the pressure on it. Paul Allison along the boards. Puck comes out. 34 tries to get a shot off, but like Kyle off the post. Second shot knocked away. Actually, that was Aiden, I think. Knocked it across ice. Noah Robinson gets it up to Paul. Turned around, there's offsides call. Stop the clock, minute 39. Ashburn defense better be on their game because this has been a challenging start. Kyle takes the face off against 18. Puck's going to come up to Paul Allison. He tries to bring it in, but the Naperville defense is on him, and he has to fight all the way to the corner. Sam Seegers steals it away. Tries to get a shot. 28 got in there, knocked it away. It's going to come back to him from his teammate. Can't see which one. All right, turned around by Miles Blessed. 28 brings it in, takes his eye off the puck as he tries to wrist her. Miles up, 45, picks it up. Going to be gloved down by 18. Can't get across the line though before defense pokes at it. Sam Seeger fights it through the neutral zone, gets it knocked away. Kyle gets in there. I think that was Miles rushing in. It's going to come back. Johnson off the boards into the zone. Red line will do a shift change. Black dumps it into the backyard. They're doing their shift change. At least some of them are. 2-on-2 scuffle behind Will's net. We got less than a half a minute. I heard something thunk against Will's pads as it got out briefly in front. It's going to rattle around the boards. Will Schneider, a little quick step as he tries to keep up with that puck. Landon trips over the hash marks. Naperville passes it out. Shot off Will's stick into the safety net. Stop the clock with 8.5 seconds left to go. So say the rest of the games we have on the schedule for this weekend are at the other rink, which hopefully we'll have better Wi-Fi. Although, again, I only had a few seconds to test the hotspot. It looks solid. My previous experience of testing it in Virginia were that it was not great. All right, we'll finish the first period down 1-0. But I think I bought the wrong device. It does not support all of the frequency bands that T-Mobile uses. So it looks like the boys are clearing the ice, which makes, I guess, some sense. They Zamboni after every 2 periods, so that'll be now. We got some clean ice. We'll have a nice long break here. Stream is really good. Okay, that's great. That's great to know. When I played around with this device, I found that the upstream bandwidth was quite good, and the downstream bandwidth was terrible. But I think it depends a little bit. Like I can't download anything, but I can upload. It seemed very odd, and I think that's just a matter of I bought this cheap ass Chinese white hotspot, and should have done more research on. So maybe it's time for a long, complicated joke. Let's see if I can remember how this one goes. So I know a guy who drives for Lyft, and he's not a real close friend. This is somebody I met once, and so he's picking up at a fair, and he picks up this nun, and he keeps looking back at his mirror as this very attractive-looking nun. And she says, "Is there something wrong?" And he says, I went to Catholic school, and I always had all these fantasies about, kissing a nun." And she looks a little thoughtful, and she says, "Well, if you're single and you're Catholic, then I'll give you a kiss." And so he pulls the car over, and she gives him a kiss that'll make your toes curl, and he thinks, "Wow," and not expecting that. So he drives on, and he's feeling guilty about it. He says, "Sister, I kind of have a confession to make." He said, I'm married and I'm Jewish. That's a good Catholic school. And she says, "That's okay. You're forgiven. I have a confession to make too. My name's Kevin. I'm going to a Halloween party." Alright, that was a long, terrible joke. Yeah, I was in the Air Force, yeah. I have, of course, this list of jokes that I were actually printed out a long time ago. I just found them in my pocket. the old set. But I don't use them all. I don't use the ones that I think are either terrible, like that one was too long. I have another friend who is, speaking of Jewish, he's a half Jewish, half Catholic. He goes into confessional, and he says, "Bless me, Father, for I have sins. I believe you know my lawyer, Mr. Cohen." I drove out to Warrenton recently to take my other two kids to horse, and there was a cow stuck in a tree. It's hard to believe, but animal control came out. They took a look at it and they said, "You know, we're not gonna deal with this because the stakes are too high." While I was out there in farm country, I talked to this farmer who's had a talking sheepdog. It was he ran up to the farmer one day and said, "All 70 sheep are in the pen." And the farmer said, "70? But I only counted 67. The sheepdog said, "Yeah, but I rounded them up." Well, you're getting all the leftover jokes that I decided weren't good enough to tell. I decided they were good enough when I was collecting them, and then when I was live streaming, I decided, like, that joke's done. Yes. I'll have to work hard. I spent so much time this morning trying to figure out the best way to get connectivity for the stream. I forgot to write down some new material. Oh well. Half of these jokes, I look at them and I think, did I tell this one already? I think I did tell that one. Today's broadcast, as usual, for all morning broadcasts, is in fact brought to you by coffee. In this case, McDonald's coffee and the sausage biscuit. Today's broadcast is also brought to you by cheap Chinese Wi-Fi routers, Wi-Fi hotspots. Cheap Chinese Wi-Fi hotspots, they barely work, particularly when you buy the wrong one. But it's working for now. Analysis for today's game brought to you by My Hockey Rankings. They don't really know anything. As people have pointed out, a lot of times when you get, if you're up 3-0, you start giving your players a chance to play in different positions. But that kind of screws up the My Hockey Rankings, which don't mean anything anyway, as far as I can tell. Of course, I'm always willing to be educated. I can tell this dude driving the Zamboni is in fact the kid who refused to give me the Wi-Fi password for the private Wi-Fi. He claimed that he didn't actually know it, but it might even be true. Give our continued thoughts and prayers and well wishes to our injured players. which I believe includes Joey, still out with broken leg, Jack with an injured wrist, I heard is much worse than initially expected. So I'm trying to think who else we have. We have anybody else out? I should mentally run through the roster. That's always hard. It's hard to do while I'm running the stream. My brain has only got so many cycles. I hope you all had a great Diwali yesterday. The South Asian Festival of Light or Color or something like that. Arlington schools actually get off for Diwali this year, which was meant Luke did not miss school yesterday because there was no school. I'm somewhat astonished that they give off for Diwali, but they do. We celebrated by driving to Chicago. I think the team would like to extend a thanks to the Seawick family who drove up with most of the bags. While I also drove up, I come up in a Prius and they're with a goalie bag in the back, and we don't have really much room for other equipment. Not to mention, since we're coming from Arlington, just getting your equipment to us is sometimes a challenge. So I let somebody else step up for for that one. All right, we are about to get started again with the second period. Ashburn down 1-0 to remind you. I don't know how much time they give them for warm-ups, but 15 minutes on the clock for these games. 3 15-minute periods, and minute 30 penalties for the most part. Still a little bit of water on the ice. We'll see. It looks like it's freezing pretty quickly. So hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. At least the areas I can see the glare off the lights. Some of the other areas I look a little closely look like they're still staying wet. So we shall see. Sometimes that makes for interesting gameplay fresh after the ice cut. I'm trying to remember where we played that there was just like big standing pools of water as we started the game. And the puck would slide so fast over the freshly examined ice, and then it would hit a pocket of water and just stick. So that was looks like Kyle and Sam like brought the net back and then didn't put the pegs in, and so it's gonna freeze in the wrong position. That's great. Not their job, I suppose. They're offensive players. They don't know where the goal goes. Oh wait, they better know where the goal is. They gotta go find it. Maybe that's the problem. Today's broadcast does not have copyrighted music, so I don't have to go through the spiel of explaining that YouTube will flag copyrighted music and then make the stream unavailable after the game. So it should not be a problem for today's stream. Looks like we will get the second period started with Kyle Tincher facing off against number 65. I believe in net for the Sabers, number 30, Fichtel, or something like that. All right, 21 chips it back out. It's going to come long. Miles Blessed around the boards. 71 gets there and chips it away from the boards, but Sam hands off to Kyle, up to Paul. Paul into the zone. Gets now late hit and like into the boards. He's looking around for the penalty call. The official either didn't see it or just didn't give a shit. 65 picks it up close to the center line, takes a shot, Will saves it, but then it's in. Rebound. Will got the initial save, and then there's a quick rebound. Snuck past him as he kicked he tried to shift over so hard he knocked the net off, but the official called it in anyway. That'll put a second point on the board for the Sabers. It is time for the Ashburn Xtreme to get fired up because they're down 2-0 after some of our recent games. Not used to that one. Jared Ireland took the face-off. Landon Street rushes to get there. 45 Black gets it away. Landon gets it back. Defense gets all up in this grill. Stopped before it leaves the zone by Noah Robinson, who fires too high. Hits the glass, going to come back out. Schneider, hand off to Landon. Landon tries to skate it through. Looking, hands it back to Noah. Little quick slap in, but it's going to end up long. Out to 27. Shot off the crossbar into the safety net. Stop the clock. 13 minutes and 54 seconds left. Ashburn's down at 0-2. Canterbury with face-off. It's going to come up to Colin. He skates it through successfully, gets to pass one defenseman, but can't get past the second one. And it's going to bounce back and forth over the blue line, drawing that offsides call. Canterbury with face-off again. Again, coming from 45 Black, cross to 20. Out into the neutral zone. Colin gets a stick on it and turns it around. Shane will pick it up, far side corner. Behind the net, 18 to 26. 28. Colin pokes it away. Grayson tries to center it. Shane gets it on the bounce. Johnson back to Shane. Shane through the center. Colin was a little too far out. Miles, wrister, tipped by Grayson as it goes by. It was a good attempt, but he ended up tipping it above the net. Shane, hand off to Colin, knocked away by the defense. They'll get it out. Shane flicks it up, and it comes down near the line. No one can quite see it. Kyle Tincher, fresh off the bench, gets tripped. He and the other player both fall down. No whistle on that one. They don't apparently believe in tripping calls here. Kyle up to Sam, too high, over the goalie's head. Sam back into the corner to pass Kyle. 45 Black rattles it around. It's going to get stopped by Noah at the line. Takes a shot in and pad save. Then the goalie, and then I think bounced off Kyle's skate. Almost went in a sec on the bounce there, but goalie covered it. Kyle to the face-off. I think that's 37, flicks it into the corner. Kyle tries to center it. Paul's maneuvering to get there near the back door. Turned around. Black passes it out. Number 10 will race Aiden. He turns it around. 8 has to stop at the blue line, and it's going to be offsides as he fails to wait for his teammate number 10 to get clear. Kyle takes face off. Sam picks up the puck, dumps it around the boards to be picked up by Paul. Turns it back to Sam. Tries to center. Somebody lost a glove. Sam right into the front of the net. Kyle could not get a shot off. The defense knocked it away. Aiden back out into the zone. Up. Sam to Kyle, back to Sam. He drives it in. Shoots. Off the goalie's blocker, off the top crossbar, and then away. Paul spinning around, trying to get oriented on that puck. Defense pokes at it. Kyle's going to race 37. Kind of comes up with it. Kyle, nice job. Out to Mason. Mason back to Sam into center. Kyle tries to get a shot off. Defense knocks the stick. Over to Landon. Centering pass. Noah has to shift over. Kept the play going. Landon, this is looking much more good. Mason through the center. This is like the offensive play. Feels like a power play. Landon out to Jarrett. Jarrett knocked away, and it's going to get past Noah in through the neutral zone. Noah, confused by the freshly examined ice. Landon receiving from Will. Shot, stick save. Jarrett drops it. And nope, hold on to it. I thought it looked like he moved like he was going to drop it back. Nobody was there, which is good. Landon to Will, to shot and held by the goalie. Nice. That feels like Ashburn playing like Ashburn. Passing, looking, controlling the puck. Keep doing that. We'll pick this one back, even this one back up in no time. Jarrett with a face-off. Crossing some 93 to 71 black. It's going to end up behind Will's net. Turned back and forth around between those same two players. 93, pad save. Up to Landon as it bounces out. He accelerates and outskates 81. And then tried to get a shot off and knocked away by the goalie, I believe. They're going to do a nice quick pass up to 71. I think that was a stick save by Will up into the safety net. Stop the clock. 10 minutes, 12 seconds. We're still down 2-1. Canterbury with the face-off against number 65. 71, back into the corner. Aiden plays it from there. Miles Bless pokes it along the boards. Colin hits the gas, finds the pass, I think intended for Grayson, and bounced off his skate all the way into the paint where eventually the goalie covered it. $9:55 left to go in the second period. Canterbury with the face-off against number 65 again. Stewart comes up with the puck after the drop. Tries to center it, hits the goalie's shoulder. It's going to come back around the boards to Aiden. 93, trying to do something, but Grayson gets it away. Cannot keep it, though. Along the boards to 21, back to 81. Past 93, 65 will pick it up as he gets to the neutral zone. He and Colin both trip. Aiden around the boards. It bounces off of a projection along the rail. Not the rail, the boards, I guess I should say. Ashburn's down 0-2. We got 9 minutes and 24 seconds left. Quick shot there after the drops. Easy save by Will. Paul across to Kyle, dumps it into the far side corner. Paul gets there first. 45 tries to do something. Gets it over to 21 and gloves it down. He'll skate it out and through. Hits the brakes. Spins Noah out, but Kyle picks him up. Back and forth around. 21 still. Gets it over to 34 behind the net. Mason comes in, hassles him. Paul out to, I'm sorry, that wasn't Paul. That was, I don't know, Sam or Kyle. Got it to Paul. 37 under pressure from Paul, gets it out and neutral ice. It's going to get turned back around. They're going to call offsides. Oh, I found another list of old jokes in my different pocket. Jared Ireland with face off. They're going to come up, turn back around by Matt Johnson. Icing. Number 30, Fichtel, watches it go long. Face off taken by Jared Ireland. Tries to get it out. 28 gets a shot off. Save by Will. It's kind of a loose save. It was that rebound that was worrying me. The save was good, but he was out of position. Jarrett gets knocked to the ice. Turned around, clear ice between, but pressure from behind. 81, Newquist brings it in. Knocked away, I think, by Johnson. Miles Bless behind the net. Jarrett comes in to help. Johnson, come on, Matt, gets it out to the point. Wide of the net. Kids holding on to Will's stick. Cross ice to 18. Shot. Wide of the net. 21, turns it around. Back to 23. Under pressure, Jarrett tries to poke it away. This time Johnson's going to have a much better opportunity to get it. Gets it up to Will, off the boards to Landon. Landon has fires and rattles it in, top shelf over the goalie's shoulder. Landon Street, largely unassisted. I can't remember who fed it to him. I have to go back a ways. It was, I think Schneider chipped it from, who was out on defense? From Mason, maybe? If I go back in time. So Ashburn will close it to 1. Should be 1-2 on the scoreboard. Doesn't show it yet, but it will. 7 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the second period. And we are back in this thing. Callan at number 10 getting a little close. Aiden Harrison. Both teams suddenly seeming to show a little more energy as they remember that scoring is possible. Aiden chips it off the boards back in. Shane Siwick off the boards into neutral zone. Colin tries to pick it up, but it's still bouncing. Noah will pick it up, drives it through. Come on, Noah. Tries to get it to Shane. It's right in front of the paint there. Oh my gosh. Under tremendous defensive pressure, puck slides through. Colin stops it before it gets out. It's going to come back out though. Turned around. Number 10, Die. That's his name, G-Y. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm giving him instructions. All right, Aiden Harrison picks it up behind the net. Finds the long pass to Shane Siwick. Oh, he tries to get it over to Colin. He's getting shoved down as he tries for the pass. They'll pass it back out. 65, pad save by Will Mellon, beautiful. Right in front of the paint, Mason tries to knock it away. Keeps it away from the net, but doesn't quite do a great job clearing it. All right, 71 picks it up, keeps the play going. Around the boards to 35 Black, I think. It's going to come past and long. 37, Carlini, I believe. Up to 71. 65 brings it in, cross, and it's in. Will is they're arguing with the official who signals it was a goal. Will is explaining why it should not be. We have several different players. They're not going to call it back. I don't think. We'll see. You never know what the official's going to do. Will is a lot closer to it than I was. And he knows the rules for goalie interference better than I do. Even though I'm a goalie dad, I should, I don't live it. I live it vicariously. Score's going to be 3-1. Tincher takes the face-off against number 9. Puck's going to pop off Paul's stick, and Coach Fleury catches it out of the air. Tincher with the face-off. Mason across to Miles. Hits the gas, drives it in. Chases it all the way behind the net. Sam out to Paul, shoots wide of the net. Puck spinning. Paul plays somebody, but all right, there's Kyle in the corner playing 45 Black. Puck fished out by number 9. Finds the pass, Miles gets in his way. Paul keeps it going. from the blue line. Bounces behind the net. 45, Black around to, I don't know who. It's going to come back around to play by 20. Or 34, actually. Sweeps it long to number 9. Mason, he kind of fakes out Mason, but the two of them like trip each other. I think that's Landon. Tried to get it to Jarrett. Got tied up. Sam fires. Comes back out to Mason. He's looking. Tries to sneak it in. Off the bounce. It'll be picked up by Mason. I'm sorry, by Jarrett. Nice centering pass. And 18 Black will skate with it. Can't get past Noah. But he picks it back up and then drives it behind. Two of them collide behind the net. Teammate 27 picks it up from there. Pass to 18, stick save by Will Mellon. Jarrett hammers it around the boards, past Will. Gets turned around by the defense. Mason, up, 81 Black, picks it up, across to 21. Hits the gas, shoots it, pad save into the corner. Mason, up to Will, off his stick to Landon. Landon into the zone. Gets it sticked away, but Jarrett behind to pick it up. Tries to get it back to Landon. After a little scuffle with the defense, Landon briefly got it. 81 played by Jarrett, but gets the pass. Matt Johnson picks it up for, gets into the offensive zone or our defensive zone. Jarrett behind the net, around to Noah at the point. Fires it back along the boards. Schneider races, he'll get it there, lets it get over to Johnson. Johnson tries to center it, like the puck kind of, I don't know what he did, chip the top of it or something. It's going to bounce past Noah, 28, pick it up from there. Shoots, wide of the net, under pressure from Johnson. 8, tries to get it over, Noah slapping at it, forced it into the corner. 23, I think, under pressure from Noah. Again, 23, tries to get it out, it's right in the paint. It'll come back out. 81, cross to 21, out into the neutral zone. Have to drop back while their teammates get clear. Misses the connection to number 8, Smith, and it'll be lofted into the stands. Noah Robinson headhunting the parents of the Naperville Sabers. Noah loves to flick them up high. This particular rink only has safety nets at the ends, I think. Certainly there's no safety net in front of us here. We're shooting over the glass. All right, that was Shane playing it, got it to Miles. Back into the corner, Aiden will get there. Turns it around along the rail. As it falls off, Grayson gets it out into neutral zone, and there's going to be offsides against Naperville. Ashburn's down 1-3. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second period. Grayson Canterbury against number 8, Smith, for the face-off. Comes back out to the Naperville defense, cross to 37, into the zone, turned around by Aiden. Colin up to Grayson, forced into the corner by the defense. Colin stays out, gets back on it, tries to flick it back. Shane and then Miles, then back to Shane. Fires by Shane into the goalie's glove. From the blue line, Shane Sewick trying to loft one in, but Naperville goalie looks like a big dude for a 16-year-old. Slap by Grayson from the inside of the circle, knocked away by the goalie. 71. Aiden sends it bouncing back out into the zone. Naperville has to retreat a little bit. Cross. 71-93. Easy. I shouldn't say easy save. That was a nice quick save by Will Mellon. Kyle picks it up as they close to the center and tries to send it off the boards, but gets it over the rail. Hits one of the players on the bench in the chest. We got 1:05 left to go in the second period. Ashburn down 1-3. All right, shot. I'm not sure if it was the save there, if it was just wide. But Sam to Paul, brings it into the zone, and defense pokes it away. Kyle overskates the puck. Naperville passes it back out, over across to 20. 20, nice moves, cross. 71, it's behind Will's net. Noah tries to bring it along the boards. Paul getting a little chippy. Slap shot from the point, chips the top of the puck. They'll find Kyle at the line. He gets a shot off the pads as 45 got a stick in there. Mason tries to control it and keep it out of the zone while his teammates get clear, but it got out in front of him. We have an offsides call and the play stops with 15.3 seconds left to go in the second period. Ashburn still down 1-3. Ireland takes face off. 27 picks it up. And Ireland slaps at it. They're going to call it one offsides, but I don't think it was. It never left the zone. Stop that one. I guess the official's closer to it, but I actually think we've got a better perspective from here, from that guy, from where that guy was. Jared got the face-off, got it up to Landon. He got tripped, and there will be a penalty. 5.6 seconds left to go. Number 21, we'll see. Somebody's going to the bench. 21. Gonna be a minute 30, I believe. Penalty for tripping. We got 5.6 seconds left to go in the period. And Naperville will ice it, stopping the clock with 1.8 seconds left. We'll get one last drop here. Jared takes face off, it's going to rattle back into the corner, and the clock will end the second period with Ashburn down 1-3. But another minute 24 left in a Ashburn power play when we resume. I'm looking at my second list of used jokes to see if there was anything else I could scrape out of here. My nephew got a degree in climate change. If you waste 10 years, it'll be 2 degrees. I used to have sleep apnea, but I cured it with insomnia. I buy all my mirrors at the self-checkout line. I didn't think orthopedic shoes would help me with my posture, but I stand corrected. All right, we will get started here in the third period with Sam Seeger at the spot. Puck comes out long. Number 20, Black, tries to turn it around. That we are in a power play. Sam picks up the puck along the boards. Looking for something, finds Paul at the center. Paul winds up and then tries to send it back to Sam in the corner. Sam picks it up with a bounce. Naperville doing a nice job creating that screen. Back to Paul. He takes his eye off the puck. Hand off to Aiden. Aiden dumps it in the corner where Kyle has to poke at it. And he's just like, this is not convincing here. Like, we know what we're doing. Sam looking, tries for something high angle, hits the outside of the goalie, and there's a little scuffle there. I believe they're calling the play because the net was knocked off. Sam hit the goalie's shoulder and it bounced out right into the paint, and then it was a struggle for the goalie to cover it. Officials decided the net being off was a problem. 44 seconds left in the power play. That was, now it was earlier I felt like it was even and we were controlling it like it was a power play. That time we were actually on a power play. All right, Landon crossed to Mason, back to Landon, fires, and Siwick trying to get that rebound shot. Schneider tries to get a rebound shot. There's just so many people there. I don't know where he thought he was going. Couldn't get a loft on it. Schneider gets it back from the corner, out to Mason at the point. Mason eases it back to Schneider. Behind the net to Jarrett. Defense knocks it away. It's number 3, who lost his stick but got a skate in there. Landon tried to send it across, hit the defense. Jarrett picks up the loose puck. Back to Schneider, I think. Up to Shane. Cannot get there. Defense just congregating in front of the net. Schneider out to Jarrett. Jarrett fires, sticked away by the goalie. Landon along the boards gets held there and loses it. Shane gets there, out to Mason, but they're back to full strength. Shot from the blue line by Mason. The goalie's going to hold on to it. And that will stop the clock. 13 minutes and 17 seconds. The way this tournament's set up, there are 4 divisions of 5 teams each. And the top team from each of the 4 divisions will go to the semis. So we really, if we want to advance, if we want to win this one, we kind of got to win almost all of them. All right, Noah around the boards to Shane. Shane brings it around. It's going to come back out. Noah will keep it in play. Fire. Somebody lost a stick. One of the Naperville players. Off the boards, back to Noah. Tries to keep it going. They're fighting to get it out. Collins sneaks it away. Collins cross to Shane. Shane. And it's in! I don't know. My eyes had totally fooled me on that one. I'm delighted that it's in. It looked to me like the goalie had to have it. It must have been a 5-hole, and either I blinked at the wrong time. That'll close this to within 1. Score is 2-3. We got 12 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the 3rd period. Kyle Tincher takes a face-off. Number 45, Black, will send it along the boards. Miles crossed him to Aiden. Aiden tries to send it long through the center. Kyle can't get there in time. It'll be icing on Aiden. Kyle takes face-off against number 65. This puck's kind of sitting there on the outside of Kyle's skate, and Sam picks it up, tries to take it out of the zone. Kyle, long intended for Paul, it'll be icing. 12:22 left to go in the 3rd period. Tincher with the face-off, gets it over to Aiden. Aiden along the boards, kicked back by Black player at the point. They center it to 65, but Paul sneaks it away. Brings it through the neutral zone under pressure. Handoff to Kyle in the center. Shoots, not stick lifted, goes wide of the net. Sam picks it up, tries to center it. Kyle, oh my gosh, got a quick save, shot and save, and then on the rebound, flicked it too high or deflected off the goalie's stick up in the safety net. Stopped the clock, 12 minutes and 2 seconds. Ashburn down 1 point, 2-3. Tincher with a face-off against number 9, Shimzak, or something. They're going to do a nice job. Little box, carry it through. Aiden gets in the way. 34 tried to get a shot off. Through the center, stopped by number 5. Pad save and then covered by Will Mellon. Jared Ireland versus number 9 Shimzak for the face-off. Paul got a stick on there. 27 tries to poke it out. Will Schneider fished it out of the pile. Mason off the boards, chips out to Landon. Landon long to Will Schneider. Schneider crossed, intended for Jarrett, out in front of him. Jarrett gets it back. Landon through the center, far side corner. Schneider gets there first, comes up with it. He'll hand it behind along the boards to Jarrett. Defense knocks it away, number 9. Out, long, bouncing, Noah Robinson. Gets it away from 34, finds the pass intended for Landon as he gets tied up by number 5. Jarrett steals it, tries to do the backdoor pass to Schneider. Couldn't get it there. All right. Number 10 colliding with Jarrett. Mason in the corner. Stuck. A lot of tripping there. There's deferred penalty. And I think on us because interference on, I think on Jarrett. Coach is discussing it with the official, but not strenuously. I think he knows there's no hope. We will have a 1.5-minute penalty kill against the Naperville Sabers. Sam Seeger takes a face-off. It's going to come back to number 8 at the point, cross to number 71. He dumps it into the corner. 65 picks it up behind the net, back out to, I don't know who, back to 65. Back to 21. Jarrett tries to, I'm sorry, that was Aiden tried to poke it away. 21. Pad save twice by Mellon. 71 tries to send it and save there. I think possibly the net came off or something. Either that or Aiden just had, Will just had it. It must be late in the game because I'm starting to have trouble coming up with the right names. I wonder if I have any coffee left. That might help. That might help. Grayson Canterbury takes the face-off. Number 81, Newquist. Cross to 21, cross to 71. Cross to 81 again in center. Shot, and it sneaks. 5-hole. Oh, Will. He got to the butterfly, and these are just too far apart. That'll put a 4th point on the board for Naperville and put them up 4-2 on a power play. Jarrett will be out of the box. We got 10 minutes to go. Naperville belatedly remembering that they should put 5 players on the ice. Colin hassling somebody, giving Shane a chance to get in there. They'll pass it out to number 8, cross to number 10, Die. He gets puck at that in front of him. Mason plays it along the boards into the slot. Number 12 takes a long time to get oriented, and Noah will get it out into neutral ice. Number 20 turns it back around, glove down by Noah. Brings it in too close and shoots over the goalie's head. I love watching Noah play, but that seems to be one of his weaknesses, is like lofting, a little too much loft. Siwick fights to get it away from 45 Black and successfully does. He's going to flick it up. Drops down by the spot where Sam was waiting for it. He has to go get it away from the defense, which he successfully does. But then, all right, Miles fires as it got sticked away from Shane. Or maybe that was Sam. Near the center line. That was nice shot by Miles, but held by number 30. Out to 8. Miles cross to Aiden. He takes a shot from the blue line. Paul over to Kyle, I think, and then try to get it back to Paul, but knocked away. 23 skates it to the neutral zone. Aiden Harrison holds him against the boards. Loose puck gonna picked up by a tin shirt. Gets it up to Paul. Paul chips it out in front of him too far, and 37 cross to 5. Back in the neutral zone. Paul hands it to Kyle. Back to Paul. Under pressure, fights to hold on to it. Successfully keeps it back out. Cross to Sam, who fires. Knocked wide. Either by the defense of the goalie, I'm not sure which. Paul off the boards. Gets it to Kyle. Kyle, nice little spin, will send it through, and it's going to go long, forcing Matt Johnson to go chase it. Both teams will take a little bit of time for a line change, I believe. Pass Landon, picked up by 37 in his own defensive zone. 27 up to 34, brings it in close, fires, Will saves it, and then has to stick it aside. Looked like he meant to hold on to it, but didn't happen. Jarrett skates it through the neutral zone, dumps it long, picks it up his own puck, centers it. Schneider over to Jarrett, shoots, goalie stops with his glove, drops it, covers it. Stop, drop, and cover. We got 7 minutes, 38 seconds left, and 2 points to make up. Ashburn's down 2-4. Number 9 brings it along the boards, and Landon and Matt Johnson conspire to get it away. They got it back, though. 27 dumps it. Johnson pick it up off the boards, gets it up to Landon. Brings it in, sneaks it through the legs, but Jarrett can't capitalize. 21. Landon fights to get it back. Jarrett, both of them suddenly being a little more aggressive than usual. Stopped by Mason at the blue line. Turns it back around. Mason again, turning it around. They keep trying to loft it past him, and he's just not going to let it happen. Jarrett trying to get it over to Will. Robinson zooms in to keep it going. 27 cross to 34. He'll dump it long. Mason rushes to pick it back up. Chips it over to Noah. Noah finds Grayson at the center spot. It flicks off his stick and spins all the way down to the goalie, who covers it. Canterbury takes face off. Stewart tries to snap it in. Picks up his own rebound and skates it around. Finds Aiden. It's going to come out of the zone, unfortunately. As Aiden got reoriented, 65 came in and stole it from him. Tried to center it. He'll get it back twice. Hand off to 20. Shoots. And tipped in from right in front of Will by number 60-something, I think. 65, yeah. That'll put a 5th point on the board for Naperville. That means that Ashburn has to score a point every 2 minutes from here on out, because we got 5 minutes and 59 seconds left to go. Kyle takes the face off. It's going to bounce out. Johnson tries to turn it around. 93. Quinn gets it away. It's going to come back. Will covers it. Point every 2 minutes. That seems doable. We've done it before. Tincher with the face-off gets it over to the rails, where Johnson chips it out into neutral ice. Paul has to go get it. Tries to get it over to Sam. I think that 65 snuck it away. Off the boards. Johnson will pick it up center ice. Turns it around to his evil twin, 45 Black. Out to neutral ice again, 71. Hands off to 45 Black, across to 20. They're like just running the clock down now. Send it long. Matt cross to Miles. Miles shoulders some kid out of the way like the annoyance that he is. Finds a long pass to Paul. Paul tries to stick handle it around the kid. A little hard hit. You can hear the parents calling for a penalty there. Sam in close, tries to get it. Goalie's right in the way. Sam, I think, lost his stick. Noah gets it up to the line. Defense is in his face, so he hits the brakes. 8-12. Noah knocks it away. Schneider up to Landon. Gets it into the zone. Tries to backhand it. Ends up being a little wide in front of the net. Schneider. Oh, actually, that was Jarrett over to Landon into the paint. Schneider then tried to get a shot off. Did not work. Pass to Ireland. Got behind him into the neutral zone. Sent long. Mellon watches it and watches Noah pick it up. Find the long pass to Landon. Tipped off his stick. 18. Looking unexpectedly thirsty. Save against the chest there of Will Mellon. Rebound picked up by, I don't know who. I think that was Jarrett, just poked it away in the neutral zone, forcing them to retreat a little bit. Them being Naperville. 37-23, Coggin. Noah will outskate him. Close-in shot saved by Will Mellon. He's going to cover it, stop the clock with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. All right, we're down to having to score once every minute. You got a minute 5 per goal to clear this one up, leaving you with 1 extra second. I'm starting to doubt. All right. Haven't given up yet. All right, Aiden around the boards. Drop taken by Grayson. Miles around the boards to Collins. Gets it out away from the rail. Grayson tries to get it through the zone. Shane Sewick turns it around, gets it to Aiden. Aiden out into the neutral zone. And it's going to be offsides against the Naperville. .248 left to go. Canterbury takes the face off. Collins fighting to get it back. 21 just skating in a circle. Sends it long. It'll be icing. .232 left to go. Ashburn's down 2-5. Tincher takes the face off. Paul tries to send it, hits the stick of 21. It's going to bounce over the glass into the stands.
Not today.
2:26 left to go. Tincher took the face off, puck picked up by 21 Black, and sent around the rail. Number 9, Shimzak brings it through under pressure from Paul the whole way. He's going to... Johnson keeping the pressure on as Paul fades back. 9 brings it around behind the net. Mason St. Ange keeping the pressure going. Tincher wanting to play it from his belly. He gets tripped. 45 Black sends it, stopped by 20. Out to 27. Back to 45. Up to 27. Hits the gas, has to get past Noah. We'll see what he does. Shoots, pad save. Sam tries to send it along the boards. 9 gets it away. Johnson shoves somebody. No penalty. Around the boards to Landon. Landon finds Jarrett. Jarrett skates it through the neutral zone. 9 gets it away from him, but Landon's going to get, oh, maybe briefly got it back. 27. Jarrett over to Landon. Centering pass. Will tries to flick it in the corner. Almost worked. Not quite. Out. Noah stops it as it leaves the offensive zone. Pauses a beat. Turns it around. Hand off to 9. Schneider fires. Blocker save. Pops up in the air. Lands back down in the backyard. Schneider over to Will. Centering pass, and Landon's discussing whatever happened with the number 9. 9 is going to the box. We will finish this drawing a power play. Number 9 will go to the box. Got a minute 30 penalties, but there's only 35.8 seconds left to go in the regulation play. Jarrett took the face off, comes out, past Landon. 18 has clear ice between him. He shoots well wide of the net. It's going to rattle around and out of play. Landon's just like sitting on his butt. Landon is hurt. I think maybe something happened to his skate. He was sitting on his butt, and then he like skittered over to the bench. But like he didn't look like he was injured. He lost a skate blade. Something happened there. All right, face-off taken by Jared Ireland. Aiden sends it long. Puck passes Will. It was a nice opportunity. He had like clear ice between him and the goal, but couldn't get into the puck. All right, Noah turns it around, hands it back to cross to Aiden. Aiden tries to get it over to Will. Jarrett fires, and it'll be tipped by the defense. 37, and we will finish this one with a 2-5 loss against the Naperville Sabers, who enjoyed a victory here on their home ice. So we will see y'all this afternoon for whoever we're playing this afternoon. And don't forget to be awesome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you want to get notified when the stream goes live. Links Luke sent out this morning are in fact the same as the links I sent out earlier in the week. It did not change. It's just a function of Luke didn't want everybody to have to scroll back all the way to Tuesday. So don't do anything I would enjoy, and we hope you have a great day. We will see you this afternoon. If you have the time to watch, we have the time to stream. And be at the other rink. We'll see where the Wi-Fi goes there. No promises. I will do the best I can do. That's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed.